Concerned neighbor seeks public assistance for disadvantaged family. In the region, Colombian protesters continue after death of teenage protester. And internationally, 3 European countries deal with extreme weather. Greetings. And welcome to this edition of Headline News Update. I am Baby Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. At least 3 persons were injured early this morning after the driver of a tractor truck lost control and crashed into the fence of Republic Bank's Triumph East Coast Demerara branch. According to reports, the truck was headed east along the public road when the driver lost control of the vehicle. The driver and passengers sustained several non-life-threatening injuries. While details are still limited, Headline News will provide an update as details arise. Today, 19-year-old laborer Jermaine Holder of Virginia Village, Cane Grove, East Coast Demerara, faced the Mahaica Magistrates Court charged with attempted murder. He is accused of having beaten 22-year-old Hansraj Kevin Dorga during an argument at a wedding house on Sunday, November 3, 2019. Holder was not required to plead to the indictable charge. He was charged and released on $100,000 bail. The case has been postponed to December 17, 2019. One concerned Georgetown resident is appealing to the public to help her neighbors as she fears the worst may happen to them if someone does not intervene and improve their living situation. Esther Sobers visited the family and the concerned neighbor and filed this report.
Savage Street in North Romveld, a quiet community laden with brightly colored picturesque houses. But between the relatively affluent stands a house that many would consider unfit for human habitation. Despite this fact, a family does live here, a fact that deeply concerns the residents of the neighborhood. And what do you like? Headline News was contacted by a concerned neighbor who fears for the health and safety of the 11 persons inclusive of a visually impaired woman who calls this dilapidated structure home.
It's unacceptable. It's not acceptable at all in these modern days, 20,000 century now, and to go through this in this time here, sir. And then we have a president and a government that is helping people now, and we would like them to look into this matter because it's serious, and not only with the house, but with hunger. Day after day, hungry. Nobody is trying to extend a hand and feed them and give them anything. And I can't stand it. I can't give much.
Headline News cautiously toured the aging house. With almost every step taken, we were greeted with a missing floorboard. Large holes in the walls were replaced with aging sheets of tarpaulin. The sun is considered the most favorable weather for the family, as rainfall in any amount could cause instant flooding in the house. It is clear that the family needed help.
Had any injuries? What happened? Tell us about that. The right foot. And who helped you down the stairs? For the stairs? We know to go down the stairs. Okay. Do you invite friends over in this house? Do anyone come and visit you in at this house? So who are the children? Are they employed? Are they working? Who financially supports this family? Who supports this family? Who's working?
Nobody.
Nobody.
The German got a video machine. Like he got some video. I'm a pension.
And she collects pension as well?
No, she got one.
So everybody depends on whatever little your pension.
And I do some setting on the slide, right?
It was not always this bad for the family of 11. However, things began to decline when the father died, leaving the visually impaired mother of 5 to solely maintain the family. Years later, the mother, 59-year-old Teresa Antiborn, started a new relationship which produced 5 more children, with the youngest being 14 years old. Only 9 are still living, as 1 child died years ago. The family is not only marred with adverse effects of extreme poverty, but they most also contend with other family members who suffers from mental illness, polio, and blindness.
I'm afraid that one day that this building will fall. injuring or killing all of them in there. I don't know how it is. I don't know how it is with the other neighbors that they don't report something like this, but I can't see this and leave it alone. This is unacceptable.
Assistance of any form will be greatly appreciated by the family. Persons desirous of assisting the family can contact their neighbor, Mrs. Joycelyn Adams, on 666-6799. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. The National Hydromet Service has issued a flash flooding warning for flood-prone areas in regions 1 to 4. Overcast skies are being observed along regions 1 to 5, with moderate to heavy thunder showers and rains over regions 1 to 4. These conditions are expected to continue into the early afternoon across coastal areas. Based on current estimates, the Hydromet Service anticipates rainfall accumulation between 25 millimeters and 80 millimeters over the next 6 to 8 hours, with highest in regions 1 and 2. With the expected adverse weather conditions, coupled with the above normal high tides, residents of riverine, coastal, and low-lying areas are advised to exercise precautionary measures against the flooding. The Hydromet Service is monitoring the current weather conditions and will continue to issue updates as the need arises. Coming up after the break, your regional and international news.
Mega Black Friday sale on Friday, November 29th. Every item in the store is reduced up to half off and up to 70% off ladies' dresses. Get ladies' tops, jeans, shoes, and skirts, all at half off. Gents shirts, jeans, jerseys, shoes, sneakers, slippers, all at half off. Only pay VAT. Get brands like Levi's, Dockers, and gent suits at 15% off. Remember, it's Clearance Mega Black Friday sale, Friday, November 29th. Clearance, always keeping you in style.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home. We also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Shop at John Lewis Styles in December and you could win one Amazon tablet or smartwatch every day. And that's not all. 4 persons will win $1 million to spend in the store. Just imagine, $1 million to spend on clothing, footwear, watches, fragrances, handbags, luggage, and accessories. Enter to win with every $5,000 you spend. So shop now to win one tablet or smartwatch every day and $1 million to spend in the store. John Lewis Styles. Simply different.
Eldorado Tours presents Everything Christmas Village. Rudolph will be on the show, dancing and singing. There's a gift in Santa's village for all ages of children. Come, let's play some jolly games and have fun. So much prizes to be won, yeah. Join us at Everything Christmas Village at the Mary Mums Mall Playground on November the 30th and December the 1st and continues every weekend until December the 22nd. This village will have games, prizes, booths, business displays. Santa's Village, Rudolph the Grinch, Olaf, and Elsa will be there too. Plus, you can win a trip to Curaçao, Tarcho Falls, and much more prizes. Remember, free entry with a purchase of a raffle ticket. Get your tickets at Precise Printing on South Road, Bonnie's Meat Center on Church Street, and Merriman's Mall Playground. Sponsored by Eldorado Tours, Ansa McCall, Sterling Products, Rubis, Star Party Rentals, Bonnie Meat Center, and more.
Welcome back. In the region, a Colombian teenager who took part in a protest march to demand better access to education has died 2 days after he was hit on the head by a projectile fired by the riot police. The death of Dillian Cruz has caused outrage and sparked fresh marches by protesters denouncing what they said was a heavy-handed police response. President Ivan Duque said he deeply regretted Dillian Cruz's death. Mr. Duque is due to meet leaders of the protest later on Tuesday. The mayor of Castries, His Worship Peterson D. Francis, is calling on members of the public to play a greater role in apprehending perpetrators of petty crimes within the city. The mayor made the call after reports of an attack on a cruise ship passenger on Saturday afternoon. The Castries mayor, who visited the scene of the incident, expressed outrage, calling for citizens to stand up against transgressions in the city. And internationally, 3 European countries are dealing with the aftermath of extreme weather. Al Jazeera's Natasha Butler reports.
Huge waves battered the southern French coastal town of Villefranche-sur-Mer, while inland swollen rivers broke their banks, sending water gushing through towns and villages. For days, heavy rainfall has caused widespread flooding in southeast France, submerging homes, factories and roads across the region. This man says he was unable to save his house.
At first, the river's water level was normal, but then, in less than an hour, it was a catastrophe.
France's interior minister met emergency workers who've evacuated hundreds of people and set up shelters. It was a similar picture across the border in northern Italy. Landslides in the region of Liguria destroyed homes and even part of a motorway.
From my house, I could see the motorway bridge, and when I saw it wasn't there, I was shocked.
In Venice, some tourists braved conditions on St. Mark's Square. High tides and weeks of rain have caused the worst flooding in the city for more than 50 years, inundating historic buildings, shops and homes. In western Greece, fierce thunderstorms and rain also caused havoc and damage. Meteorologists say the worst is over. The calmer weather has certainly brought some people relief, but it's also revealed the full extent of the clean-up operation ahead. Natasha Butler, Al Jazeera, Paris.
Here's your 3-day weather forecast. that is all for this edition of Headline News Update. Tune in on Wednesday at 7 p.m. for another episode. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook and YouTube, or you can visit our website at headlinenewsguyana.com for more news. Until then, take care.